I'm Jamey from Stonemeyer Games, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite mechanism in Factory Funner. This is a tile placement game with simultaneous actions, selection, and placement. My favorite mechanism in the game, like overall favorite mechanism, is that simultaneous play. Simultaneously, each player will take a tile. It's not their choice. They'll take a random tile from their own stacks. They'll put it face up in the middle of the table, and then in real time, each player will select one of those tiles. And it isn't kind of a crazy a grab of tiles. There might be one that you're looking for, but it's really just to speed things up. And I like that. And then after you take the tile, you can figure out where you want to place it on your board, which is the puzzle of the game. It can take some time. That's why I value the simultaneous nature of it. My favorite specific mechanism in the game, however, is essentially the core mechanism, which is that how the tiles that you draft work. It's a clever twist to a system that I don't think I've actually seen before, which is the whole point of the game is to successfully place and link tiles on your board. So say I have this tile, and hopefully I remember this correctly. You have inputs and outputs. So if you place this tile, you need to have orange fluid going into the tile this way, blue fluid going into the tile this way, and green fluid going out of it this way. And you can have these things go in and out. There's some like they're little tubs of fluid here that you can place next to the blue. They have similar things for where you want the fluid to go. And you also have pipes that connect all these things. Your board ends up looking pretty crazy in this game due to all the pipes. I don't have a good image to show you there of what that looks like. And so that's the whole thing. You're trying to successfully place this tile on your board. And the way you score it is you can see on this tile, the points for this tile are 9. You get 9 points for placing this tile. But then when you score at the end of this turn, you score every turn, you lose points for every tile you had to place to be able to place this tile. So for example, if I needed a couple different tubs around this tile, and I needed, so I say I needed 3 different things to connect this to, and I also needed 3 pipes to make that happen on my board based on the current configuration. That's 6 things. 9 minus 6 is 3. And so for this 9-point tile, I only ended up getting 3 points. This is such an interesting structure to the game where, again, the whole point of the game is to be able to successfully place this tile by placing as few other things as possible. And then your points are the difference between the points printed on the tile and the number of those things. I just think that's really creative. I don't think I've seen that in a game before, where you have the game clearly gives you the puzzle, and you have to do it as in such an optimized way as possible. And that's the game. Like that's the whole game, trying to optimize that puzzle tile by tile, trying to put it together. It is pretty difficult to plan ahead, but you can kind of space things out early in the game so things don't get too crowded late in the game on your board. I don't have a good example of the board to show you here. Things are very condensed in this box, but yeah, I think that's a really, really clever puzzle to emerge from Factory Funner. If you can think of any other games that do this, where the whole point of the game is to place a thing to successfully play or place a thing, and you'll lose points based on how much it took to actually do that, which I guess essentially is just a cost of the game. Many games have cards you have to play that have a cost, and the things that you're spending to play that card can equate to points at the end of the game. So it's a little similar to that, but this has the spatial element that makes it particularly interesting. Yeah, let me know in the comments below, or just let me know what your favorite mechanism is in Factory Funner. Thanks.